Hello, this is Wolf from Wolf Plays, and I would like to do something different today. Instead of a Let's Play video, I'm going to do a review of The Last of Us. In my opinion, this game is near perfect. Um, the resource pack hasn't loaded yet, so all of the shovels are gonna look like all the guns are gonna look like shovels. Sorry about that. It's just some technical difficulties. But anyway, a warning before we start this video, there will be spoilers in this, so go play Last of Us already. It's been out for like 6 years. Warning, this game is rated mature, so be warned. Last of Us is a zombie survival game based on the real-life ant disease cordyceps. But unlike the real world, where the host are ants, humans can get infected in this game. This isn't one of those stale zombie shooters that we have seen so much of in recent years. This game is a unique experience, and I would even say a masterpiece. I'd recommend this game, but it's not my place as a YouTuber with under 10 subs. So take my review with a grain of salt. The game does not really innovate the survival horror genre, but where the game does shine is in the story department. There is not one character in this game I thought was bland. Well, there are characters I hate. I'm looking at you, David. But most characters are great, especially Joel, a 50-year-old man, and Ellie, a 14-year-old girl who's immune to cordyceps and who has the mouth of a salty truck driver. So I'm going to just tell you why this game is so great. So play the game already if you haven't. I don't want to spoil much. It's a great game. I don't want to spoil it. So, yeah. I think Ellie and Joel have one of the best dynamics in the gaming industry. Let me explain. Joel lost his daughter Sarah the night of the outbreak, and before he met Ellie, Joel has never recovered from his daughter's death. That's until Joel meets Ellie. At first, Joel sees Ellie as a job. He just needs to get her to the other side of Boston. But over time, Ellie becomes Joel's adopted daughter, basically. At the end of the game, Joel has to let the doctors kill Ellie to extract the fungus from her brain. Isn't there something just called a lobotomy? Right? Then Joel slaughters all of the hospital's guards to get to Ellie. He sacrificed a possible cure and a chance for a better future, so he wouldn't have to go through losing another daughter. That's just sad. Ellie wakes after Ellie wakes up from her anesthesia-induced sleep. Joel lies to Ellie and says there are tons of kids like her, and they stopped looking for a cure. I'm not going to go into detail about the small things in the story, because if you haven't played the game already, play it. It's great. In a lot of post-apocalyptic games, the world has been decimated, and there's little to none vegetation, like in Fallout or The Long Dark. Okay, many people don't know about The Long Dark, but it's a great game that I will probably review in the future. But anyway, back to The Last of Us. The Last of Us has many beautiful moments, like the draft scene. You know what I'm talking about because you play the game, right? Last of Us has its scary moments too, especially the part where Joel falls down an elevator shaft, and by himself. And then that's when I realized it's really hard to go through Last of Us without Ellie's companionship, or anybody's companionship for that matter. I've realized we need more companions we need more companions we need more companions in the great companions in the gaming industry. Well, we do have Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite, but that's a whole new review. Back to on topic. The atmosphere is stunning. It is weird to say, but Last of Us is a pretty apocalypse. It's strange how vines growing on an old decrepit building is oddly beautiful. What is not beautiful are the infected. There are four types of infected: the runner, the stalker, the clicker, and the bloater. The runner is a type of infected that mindlessly attacks all of its victims and will bite and scratch. As long as it infects, it's happy. It's a happy zomboy. You see what I did there? Yeah, that was cheap. Then there's my personal favorite, the stalker. People lump it with the clicker for no reason. I think it deserves its own spot, personally. They sneak up on you and they sneak up on you and then attack. Hence the name stalker. The stalker. They also sound and look the creepiest, in my personal opinion. Then there are the clickers. They are the most iconic because they are very strange for a zombie. The fungus that has protruded from their face has grown so they can't. They're blind. The fungus that grows from their face renders them blind. So they use echolocation to see their way around, which is really weird, and that's why they're so iconic, in my opinion. Then the last transformation is the bloater, and it isn't just some bloated dude. It can throw spore pods. Its fungal plates make it hard to break skin, and I did just say fungal plates. Thought you'd never hear that, did ya? That's all the infected enemy types. Now let's move on to the human enemies. The humans aren't that different in stat-wise, but they are different when it comes to lore. There are a few factions. The most powerful faction are the remnants of the United States Army. They run a strict, borderline totalitarian quarantine zones. The next group are called the Four Flies. They are rebels against the army. They will not rest until all three branches of government are returned. These guys are the one Joel to deliver Ellie halfway country, but they didn't want Joel to kill a bunch of their soldiers. Just saying. Then next dudes are just found in Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh part. They are just some denim-wearing jerks. They aren't the only jerks in the game. There were guys who kidnapped and almost ate Ellie. Yeah, you can see why I don't like them. Last of Us is my favorite game of all time, and I hope Last of Us Part 2 will be just as good or better. So I give Last of Us a 9.7. Thank you whoever made it this far in video. I didn't want to make videos for a long time because of the quality of my videos was not the best, let's just say. If you can please like this video, it really helps the small creators. Please share it with your friends. It would really help. That would really help, please. And as always, thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching. If you're like me, you're a night owl, so you'd be watching this at like 2 in the morning. So, thank you for watching. And, well, yeah. Thanks to my sister. Thanks to...
Welcome.
Literally, yeah, for playing the game. That's all.
Thank you
See you
for
later.
watching.
Thank you for watching. See you later.